Hello people, this is just a very brief update from me because I know I owe you several songs, but as you see, and I really want to be wishy-washy about things, but as you see, I think I can officially say that we reached a new level, I would say, because when it came to hip hop beats or hip hop songs, um, I just couldn't imagine them as okay, record a demo, whatever, and then upload it with some kind of I'm gonna kill this fly. Then upload it with some kind of short videos, whatever. But I was looking for free samples, not even samples, but full beats that are not copyrighted that I could work with, not to release it or anything, just put a top line on them and practice it a bit. Because you see, as I realize, when you start doing something, it can be, I don't know, I will just say random things like skating or I don't know, hitting the right form at the gym, or doing a handstand, or writing a poem, or writing a song, just like we are doing now. So the first couple of attempts will be, well, they don't need to fail, but you're gonna suffer with them. Yeah, you're gonna suffer as hell because I've already tried to top line songs, or I would say existing melodies, but sometimes when something is very catchy and it just it is stuck in your head, but you can't remember everything properly after a couple of listens, but it is stuck with you. So for me it is okay, I get the melody, the I wouldn't say the BPM, but the whole rhythmic structure, whatever, and I just start writing the lyrics with the vocal melody. And sometimes I just need to stop because when I'm finished with a section, then after that I just try to listen to the song. I mean the original melody, what the producer made or whoever uploaded it, because right now I'm using a free how to say it? I would say they are tracks. They are just not full songs because I think most people use them for background videos because the vocal melody and the lyrics. If you listen to a song with lyrics and vocal melodies, it would guide you away from the things. Not necessarily, but it could. So, for example, if you doing, I don't know, gameplay or things like that, sometimes people just put in this kind of background music. I think most people use it for this, but it is good for people who don't have producers yet, but who would try to top line the melody or the song. And I think we could definitely do that with copyrighted stuff. And let me guess, because I can't remember that there was a time or a couple of times when I used the free copyright free music, and they still got banned. And I don't want other people to get banned, because I say that I use copyright free music, and top line it and upload it, because I'm just doing this because I want it to be visible for the people who watch my videos, uh, for the industry people who could just probably bump into them, and some of them might be like, oh, I like it, especially if there are many different kind of things out there. And another thing I would say is it's also good for me, because and it's good for you if you do something like that, because if you do something uh, like a journey, and get out the proof, I mean, publicly, when you get back, you just check and see, oh, how far I've come. And it's so good that I started. I mean, I could have started earlier, definitely, but I think I just needed this kind of I wouldn't say I needed to get back to music somehow, but when I decided to write an album that I'm still working on, I just made songwriting and um, practicing how to write songs, and listening to more and more artists. I just made it an everyday habit, and it helped me a lot. Um, I just need to think about for how long I did this before I started to make the challenge, because I think I started it. I started thinking about the album and writing the first songs in I think at the end of February or at the beginning of spring. So it was like 3 or 3.5 months before I started to do the challenge. And actually, it was like, as I said in a previous video, you can combine these activities with many other things. Like I do sometimes with modeling, or when you commute and you don't have anything to do, or shopping or something. And sometimes when I was biking, I mean, not the regular bike, but I went really hard on biking in December or January, or sometimes somewhere in between. So it was freaking cold out there, and I just couldn't have ridden a bike. So I just started riding these how they call it, those room bikes, or you know what I mean, the kind of bikes you can have at home or they have at the gym. And I was like, okay, I will start riding them. And I did it, well, not every day, but like 4 times every week, because I had other kind of trainings. But yeah, it was like every time it was between 1.5 an hour and well, I also had a 3 hour session, but that one I did very, I wouldn't say fast, but massive on purpose. But on the other occasions, I had 1.5 or 2 hours to just write and think. And if you don't use your hands, you can write down your ideas. And the gym always have some kind of music. And if you are listening to music, but let's say just the melody, and you try not to bother yourself that much with the lyrics, you just start thinking about how the melody makes you feel, and you can write something according to that. I wouldn't say you don't check the music, because you can do this most effectively when you don't know the music. So when some kind of music is played that you hear, let's say for the first time, ideally, but every kind of melody that is not stuck in your head, or you can't remember it by thinking back of it, will do good. Because let's say you just write it's something that I wouldn't say anyone recommended me before, because it's kind of well, it's not a professional stuff, you know. It's just something that I figured out, or that just made me enjoy the process. When you write down the lyrics according to a melody, you just have the verse and remember how it made you feel. And after that, you will forget about the melody. I mean, ideally. And after that, wait a couple of I don't know, days, hours, or I don't know, because every person's memory is different. But if you, I mean, when you start calling back the memories, how the song sounded like in your head, and if you can't remember, you just get the lyrics and start creating something for them. Just don't search for the music, even if they know what the title was, or even if you could search for it. Just and it is the harder part, because you will need to use your brain more. But let's say the song you do this way is more well, it is based on how the melody made you feel. So it is definitely based on human feelings. So it won't feel like robotic or something, or people are not likely to tell you that this feels so inhuman or something. But you just need to put on the melody your own lyrics make you feel after you forgot the original melody. Yeah, that's something I did a lot. I think in my late teens or early 20s. And I wouldn't say that most your future hit songs are gonna made this way, but this is a way you should try out, just to know how it feels, and it might even work for you. Because I think because most people get inspired by music and people they like. And if I try to write something, I don't know, let's say, if I try to write something that sounds and feels like, let's say, early Sriracha, or I don't know, I have to. Um, it takes me a lot not to sound like a copy, you know, because is if something has become a part of you, or you resonate with it that much, uh, it is it is hard to separate yourself from it. So you should definitely try, because let's say we got into the hip hop section, right? So the funny thing is that I never wanted to try rap, but when I first heard Hypnotized, I mean the most rap focused Seridov song that time, I was like, oh my god, I need to learn this because it sounds so cool. And I never wanted to try how to rap before. And this challenge is, well, it makes me think and do my own research. And this is why I'm a bit, I mean, I have to keep up with myself, and it's harder than it was the previous week, because I don't know that much about hip hop, because I already did a couple of memes on it. That okay, if someone asks who my favorite rapper is, I think the most proper thing I can say is I like Mike Shinoda, but but let's say so. Linkin Park is. Uh, I would say that it is valid, absolutely, because Shinoda is a very skilled rapper, but people would probably think I would say, I don't know, Eminem or Wiz Khalifa or Cardi B or whatever. But yeah, so if people ask me right now who is my favorite rapper, I would say, okay, I like Shinoda and I like singers who rap and K-pop singers who rap, and they will be like, okay, then why are you freaking yapping about how to do hip hop stuff? But I think if you start, um, if you want to get into songwriting, I think it is a good way if you start with hip hop samples, because if you don't choose a song that has many flow changes, then you don't need to. Oh my god, my leg started to hurt. So you don't need to put that much effort on doing. Um, what? Putting massive effort into the melody, right? So if you want to write lyrics and do top lines and whatever, I think it is the best way to start out. So the structure, I mean the challenge structure, I wouldn't say it is based on it, but this thing definitely had an effect on it. So yeah, I would say, yeah, people try um, to shame me for using AI, but let's say I wouldn't even find freaking BeatStars if it wouldn't be for Gemini. So sometimes I ask Gemini, or you could use, I don't know, because I haven't used ChatGPT in a while, but you could use, I don't know, DeepSeek is a great AI software, I think, and there are many more. And there are softwares that make you music. I don't ever want to use them to make music, but I would definitely try them out because, for example, couple of my friends made good music for with the AI. But I think what they are good for is um, um, trying out different kind of sounds. So you can put your ideas into the AI model, and it will do things for you in a short period of time, and you can decide which way you want to use by yourself. So the main thing is that the final product is not made by AI, but it's legal to use it for thinking. I mean, who the hell would say you can't use your friends' ideas for your songs? Because that way you couldn't put, I don't know, pop culture inspired phrases into songs, or anything that came out of your out somewhere other than your brain. So yeah. But yes, anyway, Gemini helped me find BeatStars, which is fantastic because if you use BeatStars, I haven't used it that much for now, but let's say you just need to get the application. You open it, and the very first thing that comes in front of you is different people, artists, beat makers who produce stuff you could write your top line on. And the best thing is that they are I wouldn't say they are underground artists, but there are a lot of teens and 20-something people, and what you can find there is not I would say not the big names, but the ones with the big aspirations who are looking for people like you and me. Yeah. And let's say I have a couple of ideas who I would want to be my producer. I still want to have some time for myself to experiment with the top lining, to have more, I would say, song ideas out. So yeah, I think it would take another couple of weeks, and after that I would be like, okay, because during this challenge, because I haven't done it before, I'm still in this shaping period, because when you're into it, you will figure out how it works for you the best. So I think in every section or in every 10 days, there will be a change. So for example, there will be a change. If it takes me more time, I don't care, but I will have my songs out no matter what. But I don't want to do anything halfway, and I don't want to do it throughout the challenge, I mean, the same way, because I don't want to I don't want my day 99 look like my day 2. So because I mean that would make that would mean a lot of uh, what um, change. I mean, I definitely will get better in using language, using song structures, uh, getting ideas, definitely, but I want it to be something more than that. So let's say if I start a production challenge after that, I um, I want to use this challenge as an elevator for it. I can't say it more properly, but let's say, for example, this is there's this hip hop section. So I'm about to use the samples and the existing music, and I want it. I want my top lines to blend with it as much as possible. So I wouldn't say if you make 10 songs this way, then you will get everything right. But it's still better if you structure it this way, than if you did everything similarly throughout the 100 days. So yeah. So there's a way, or there's an option. If you check out BeatStars, you could even find good collaborations, because you can search for what kind of music or you're looking for, or who are the artists, because many creators write it in the title, so you can find people you could work with. And the great thing is that people, if you like the beat and you want to use it, I mean, you can practice for it anytime. It's completely free, because you just play the music and start to put a top line on it, or start to rap on it, But if you want to use it in a video, or in a song, or in your DAW, or whatever, then you have to either pay for it, or if there's an option for that, you follow the person. So you follow the person and get the track. And you can even message these people if they too want to collaborate. I haven't tried this before, but I think if you like a sample that much, and you already have something in your mind, because right now I want to focus on the challenge and the other stuff I'm doing in connection with my album. So probably after that I will get collaborations, but I just want to make proof right now that I'm just not talking shit and whatever comes to my mind. Sometimes I do, but I'm trying to be informative and becoming a good craftsman. So yeah, go to BeatStars, or go to YouTube, or go to whatever, and use download the song you want. If you don't want to use it, if you are just using it so you can practice with it, it still counts, because practice is experience every time. But if you want to put it out, then definitely use copyright-free music. And there's a third way that I actually think the best way is, until you can make your own music in a DAW, is if you have a friend you can collaborate with. I mean, a person you know, someone you know in person, then that's the best. Well, I've did that before, and if the two people resonate with each other greatly, then they will make great music. I mean, most likely. For me, it worked. I just don't have the opportunity right now, and I don't want to uh, to uh, get involved with more people right now, that there are many things to take my time. And I still want to improve. I mean, there's not a limit you need to reach in your improvement until you can get collaborate. You can collaborate anytime. It is just my standards. But yeah, so yeah, find music you can work on. By the way, I was thinking about doing playlists in every genre. What music you should listen to, and I'm not collecting like the old classics or things you definitely need to know because this is basic knowledge, but things that are either way very I wouldn't say that you need to know them anyway, because I'm not gonna include every song you need to know, but things that are either way that much highly recognized, or that mainstream, or that I would say coverable, if you know what I mean. Because if you want to get views, that's also an aspect you can think about, and whatever. And other thing that is I think more what what I'm mainly doing this is I want to show you things that are out of the jar, like the Dimash stuff I showed you. I mean, I think many of you will know a couple of songs from the list, or many songs from the list. But I think, and I would appreciate if you have something really, really unique or experimental, then send it to me. I would be very freaking grateful, because if we want to make the best of ourselves, the most thing we know, the better. And I think we all have knowledge, or we all bumped into things that other people didn't. So I'm not about to make forums or chat rooms or Discord or whatever for now. But I think after we reach certain amount of people in, I would say, community or something, then it would be something I wouldn't say worthy, but I would think about that. One thing. I put Idol's new single Crow on the playlist, on the hip hop playlist, and I did it on purpose. Who need to get it will get it, but yeah, that song definitely has a place on the list. So yeah, thanks for watching me or listening to me. If I need um, to uh, tell the key takeaways again, just start with collaboration or samples from the internet or some samples from a community or an application that creates a community. Just start it. Um, now. By the way, another funny thing is that I googled rap beats, and yeah, the funny thing is that there's a slang in my family. Uh, well, not in English originally, but the English version is baby rabbit. So the just born rabbit. Yeah, that is a bunny actually, but it sounds good. And when I googled this, that hey, I would like to get some funny, um, I would say either melancholic or epic or um, or love atmosphere rap beats, I just realized that oh my god, what I almost said right now, because I think if I use this baby rabbit thing, it's I wouldn't say it's personal, or I wouldn't say it's not a bad thing if it's personal, but yeah, this is something inner circle thing. But when I realized that the two words, when you pronounce the two words, are basically almost the same, I just realized, oh, we need a community name. And if you use rabbit, but not the animal, but rap beat, it looks so freaking good. So it just hit home that oh my god, baby rabbits. I don't know if anyone uses this, but I will definitely use this. If you don't like this, you don't want to get it personal, I will just use this because this is very cute, very cool, very unique. I use very basic English. And yeah, this is just so freaking fun. I love it. So this is for now. I'm not gonna call anyone a baby rabbit, but I think I will be braver in my description. So yeah, maybe. Thank you again for being here and listening to my cringe outro, and whatever, just keep up the good work. I will be trying to keep up with my own self. So have a nice weekend. Enjoy yourselves. We will do great. Bye, people.